and we are pleased to be joined courtside with A.J. Davis. A.J., remarkable game by you. You were feeling it out there.
I got a good rhythm early. Guys are just making it really easy for me. I think my team is making it really easy for me. So I'm just knocking down my open shots. I think I'm playing really patient and at a good pace, and it's paying off.
A.J., points were hard to come by today for both teams. Is that frustrating as a player?
No, not for our team. I don't think it's frustrating for our team because we hang ahead on defense. We were getting some stops, and we were able to slow them down, and we missed some shots, but we hang ahead on defense, and we were able to get some stops.
I know everybody wants to talk about your hot shooting as of late, but I want to talk about the job that you did on McMurray today, keeping up with a guy that is really shooting lights out the last couple of weeks.
Like I said, we don't really stress offense. Our program is built on defense. It's built on getting stops, built on taking guys like that out the game. He's a great shooter. He's a great player, and I take pride on defense. I have a lot of fun with that. That kind of gets me going too. So I enjoy guarding the best player, or whoever's getting hot, whoever's knocking down shots for the other team, and that kind of gets me going in the game.
But you do like being in this shooting zone.
The shooting zone comes and goes though. The shooting zone, I could play next game and I can miss every shot, but I can go back and I can still play defense how I need to. I can still rebound for my team. I can still do other things. So, the shooting zone is just, it's just right now. You never know. I could go into a slump next game, and knock on wood. But I'm in a good zone. But defense, I could do that every night.
Speaking of the defense, how has that changed for your coaching staff when game planning without Taco Fall, and what has been different now with 8 consecutive games without Taco? You'll miss him the rest of the year due to injury.
Our principles and stuff are still the same. Our mindset is still the same. It's just little minor tweaks here and there. With Chatty can move all around the court. Chad Brown can move all around the court. Rokas can really move. And so we have 2 more versatile bigs compared to Taco that just kind of holds it down for us in the paint. There's different ways we can play it with those 2. But our principles and stuff are still the same. There'll be a couple more charges you see instead of blocks on the score sheet. But, our stuff is all the same. We didn't really change too much.
Awesome game today. 19 points, 10 rebounds.
Thank you.
Great work,
yeah,
A.J.
congratulations.
Davis.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We will wrap it up on the other side with UCF head coach Johnny Dawkins when we return to Orlando. How has your team time and time again been able to deliver on the defensive side?
Well, I think that's our identity, and we formed that when we first arrived here as a staff, and we said we have to be, hang our hat somewhere. We're going to hang our hat on the defensive end, and we've just built it toward that, goal that we have now where guys understand what we want, they can consistently guard.
Johnny, in the second half, there's a moment BJ turns his ankle with all that's going on this year. Was that an uh-oh moment?
It was an uh-oh moment. I'm looking at his ankle, and he said, I rolled it. I'm like, oh, okay. How severe is it going to be? How limited is he going to be? And fortunately, he was fine. And he went and retaped it, and he came out okay. And I just, at the end of the game, I felt, it was better to let him rest, during that, last stretch because he has to get healthy for our final push.
The game became a grind in the half court, trying to score. And I get it, defending and rebounding is your staple. But at some point in time, you got to find shots. What are you talking with your team about in terms of the offensive end when points are so hard to come by?
Well, when points are hard to come by for us, I try to tell our guys it's about maturity. It's not going to be easy every night. The other team has great defensive game plans. They're scheming for us as well. So we have to take advantage of opportunities. When we get something in transition, we have to take advantage of the opportunity. When we have open looks, we knock them down. We have to understand to balance our offense off. We got to go inside. We just can't play all on the perimeter. So these are the way I talk to our guys, and I'm very upbeat with our players. You got your open looks, you take them. I think if you've seen us play enough, guys have their shots, they're free to take them, and I played that way when I was younger, and I coached that same way.
Speaking of open looks, Deion Griffin was 4 of 11 in this one, but he did nail a few threes. He was a big spark plug in the first half for you.
He was huge for us in the first half. He helped us build the lead. He came out aggressive. He knocked down shots and really set the tone for us. So I was happy with that. And second half, he did a lot more defensively than he did offensively for us, but it was good. He helped us get the lead.
What needs to get better down the stretch?
We need to continue to improve offensively down the stretch. I think our defense has been solid. As we continue to improve our offense, I think we just continue to improve as a team. So that's where our focus is, making sure we complement good defense with strong offense.
This was the 8th game without Taco Fall, done for the rest of the year. We talked with you pregame about how your defensive sets have changed without Taco. How did you like the way it was done today?
Well, I liked it, but we've been defending well, with Taco gone. It's been difficult because it's a huge adjustment for us and the opponents that we're playing against in their preparation for him. But our guys understand how we have to defend to be successful with him out, and they've really bought into that, and it's given us a chance to win.
Congratulations.
Coach, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Great
guys.
work.
Thank you.
It's Coach Johnny
All right,
Dawkins of UCF. They win it over SMU. Action-packed day here on ESPNU. Coming up next, Iowa State and Kansas State here on the U. Texas Tech and Baylor also at 7:30 Eastern on ESPNU, followed by the nightcap, Yale and Harvard. Huge match in the Ivy League as Penn is commanding the Ivy right now. But it is UCF successful today over SMU, improving to 17-9 overall. SMU falls to 15-12. For Mark Wise and our entire crew in Orlando, this is Dave Leno saying so long. Coming up next, Iowa State and Kansas State.